Parker, I hesitate to say remnants of these storms because they're still out there churning around.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they are still strengthening over the course of the rest of our Tuesday, but as they move out to sea, we'll start to see a pattern shift in our weather. However, for right now, we're still dealing with some widespread rain showers, especially across the Roanoke Valley, Lynchburg, and Southside area. See downtown Roanoke, the roads are wet. Out there this morning, we've got some moderate rain showers building into parts of Henry County. We've got some moderate rain showers building into parts of Southside as well. And all of this rain that we're continuing to see is coming from our south and east near the Raleigh, Durham, Greensboro area. This is going to continue to march off towards the northwest and then sort of return back towards the south and west as we head into the afternoon hours. So continuing to track some light to moderate rain showers out there this morning. And like Appy said, sort of hard to say remnants because these storms are still going pretty strong, although Imelda was struggling earlier on this morning. You see the southern and eastern side of this system was basically wide open through the overnight hours, but then we have this little convective plume that is blowing up this morning, which means that there's a gradual amount of strengthening for Imelda. And then Umberto, very struggling a lot, being sheared apart. There's also a lot of dry air right in between these two areas of low pressure that is going to continue to weaken them as they push off towards the north and east. That is something new from the National Hurricane Center as of the 5 a.m. advisory that changed from the 2 a.m. advisory. The movement is now northeast at 7 miles per hour rather than just due north at 7 miles per hour. So starting to see that curve off towards the north and east, which is good news, going to be avoiding a U.S. landfall and staying fairly far away from the United States. Once we get into tomorrow, the pattern shifts even more so. That dry air that I just mentioned is going to be taking over a lot of the southeast, the mid-Atlantic, and the northeast. You see the brown colors here. That is the dry air that's going to be dominating the western side of these storms, and that's going to continue to push them out to sea, keeping them away from any U.S. land. Here's a look at Futurecast. 8 a.m. this morning, we've got some widespread showers building in from the southeast. Going to continue to push in over the course of the rest of the morning. Then once we get into the middle of the afternoon, we get a little bit of a break. And then later on, as we head into the evening and overnight, that's when the showers continue to turn more and more isolated, as we'll be dealing with maybe a little bit of patchy fog to kick off our Wednesday. As for temperatures out there right now, between about 60 and 67 degrees. Afternoon highs today, 68 to about 75 degrees. And then moving forward through the rest of the week, an area of high pressure just to our north is going to supply some cooler and drier air. So on your 7-day forecast, overnight lows get back down into the upper 40s, low 50s through the end of the week, with afternoon highs between about 70 and 77 degrees. For the New River Valley, not tracking a drop of rain Wednesday through Monday.